So, today I'm back in the Foundation world, and it's been a little while. And I didn't bring any resources. I came out here to take a screenshot for the stream, and then didn't actually get around to grabbing anything. So the plan today is to make a chicken coop and a rabbit hutch. Not that I own any rabbits. I can go and collect them at some point. And what I'm thinking of doing is making it out of sandstone, which I don't really have any, so I'm going to have to make that out of sand. I don't appear to have a whole lot of sand either, which is unfortunate because I was sort of relying on just being able to grab a shulker of sand to do this. Hello! Got Sarah and Iron right from the start. We might need to make a little trip to the concrete duper, or the gravity duper rather, because apparently I'm out of sand. I don't know how that happened, because I thought I had like shulker boxes of it just lying around, but apparently not. I might have turned it all into glass. No, I don't even have any glass in there. So yeah, these are things that I should have checked before deciding to build that out of that material. So I'm thinking sandstone and birch for the main part of the build, and then I want to use copper for the roof and the bars, but I don't actually have copper fences yet. Ooh, got measured for a custom suit. Fancy. Very nice. Okay, I am going to need to make a trip to the end, I'm afraid. Welcome to being disorganized with Galosaurus. So I'll stick those in there for now. Ah, that's nice. Homecoming dance. We don't have homecoming in the UK. But it's... Am I right in thinking it's like end of school type thing? I don't know if they do it for every year end of school, or if it's just like when you finish a big thing. Like, I don't even know what qualifications you have in the US. Over here, I'm going to show my age because I did GCSEs, which I think are still a thing, and then it's A levels. I think they're now AS levels. Not that either of you are going to know. But anyway. Yes, we only did things like when you got your qualification, basically. That's when you had a party type thing. Right, my nether tunnel, which needs finishing off. Like this. Whoops. I need to put some sort of gate here, because this is the route that I mostly want to take. I did get the reef all finished in here, which is nice. Still need some lanterns for this place. But I'm going to do that when I've got the copper stuff. Whenever. So like every year, presumably. Excuse me. My throat is being funny. Right, I only need 4 of these. I won't run this for too long. It's kind of noisy as well. But I guess I don't actually need to be right next to it while it's running. I need to go and do some stuff in the end. There's a temporary block that I need to place. That was a little test. Oops. For chunk loading, but I don't think that's a feature in the version that I'm on yet. Yeah, I made myself this nice little sign, because if I flick that lever without having a temporary block placed, then it breaks everything and I get sad because I have to redo it. So set my spawn, jump to the end. Tempted to make a Marvel joke. I have heard of Spider-Man Homecoming, but I've not watched it. There we go. I don't know why I've got all this random stuff in here. Again, just more random stuff. I'm going to take the concrete powder out and put it in those chests upstairs. Upstairs? Outside? Don't really know how to refer to in the other dimension. Again, I've heard of Dairy Queen. Is that like ice cream, but American? Do they do stuff that isn't ice cream? Okay, I've placed my temporary block. So now I'm going to flick the lever and this is going to drop blocks into the end, ready to be collected. So let's just have a little chat while that's going on. I'll try and stand over here so that the pistons aren't too annoying. My knowledge of Spider-Man memes is Spider-Man pointing at each other. The dance that Tobey Maguire did. And yeah, that's about it. Dairy Queen is mainly ice cream. Burgers and hot dogs. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know if we have anything like that in the UK, where like the main event is the pudding, but you can also get savoury stuff. Because we have like ice cream shops, which might mostly be money laundering fronts. But I don't think they would do like hot savoury food as well. But I don't know. I don't eat out that often because I'm boring. Click, click, click. Right, we'll give this a few minutes so that I get a nice chunk of sand over there. How have your days been? Up to anything other than... Well, Sal's clearly had a busy day. Getting measured for a seat and... everywhere has McDonald's. Antarctica probably has McDonald's. I don't remember the last time I went to McDonald's. It was like within recent memory. Maybe 3 years ago, but it was my siblings that dragged me there. I don't go to McDonald's of my own volition. Have a little Spider-Man keychain your sister bought you. Yeah, that's a good idea. You've got a little, like, I want to call it a charm, but that's not really the right word. Trinket? Not the video game type. But yeah, you can just stick it on your phone instead. That's cute. Ah. So, I'm making a strange noise because I got bitten by a bug when I was at my allotment on Saturday and it really itches. So if you hear me making a weird noise, it's probably because it started itching again. And I'm trying not to scratch it. Bug woman. Yeah. I don't think it was a spider. It definitely wasn't a radioactive spider that bit me. So I don't think I'm going to get any superpowers. Yeah. I don't have a bullseye rash either, so I don't think I'm going to get Lyme disease. So it's fine. Definitely something that made me swell up though. Okay. Yeah, that's probably been enough sand clicking for the time being. So I'm going to break that, put it back in there. I have watched up to the Cactus Island. I'm not going to get the plague. It's fine. I think the bad mosquitoes have only recently started coming to the UK. Also, I don't think it was a mosquito. Oops. I wanted to check this chest. I didn't want to open that. Okay. Yeah, that's a reasonable, like... Why don't I have an ender chest in here? Oh dear. I'm just all sorts of disorganized. And I'm exploding. I need... Whoops, just finished my dinner. So yeah, I can't remember if that was 3 or 4 episodes of One Piece. But yeah, I got to the Cactus Island episode and watched that. So because my memory is terrible, I can't remember how it finished. But I will get around to watching the rest. Have you seen all of it now? I know you were planning to binge it. And Sal's watched 1 episode. Is that 1 episode of the new season or 1 episode in total? Across everything? Day after that, you watch the rest. Well, I've been watching something called Alchemy of Souls. So I've got 1 episode of that left. And then I will finish off One Piece, I think. And this put me out downstairs, which is quite nice, because normally I get set up outside, like on top of my nether portal. So I'm quite happy to actually be inside. Did I name this cat? No. I thought I'd named one of my cats that was lying around. Yes, there we go. The silverfish that glitched through the blocks. What on earth is a Zom 100? Okay. Yeah, the ratio for this is not great, but hopefully I've got enough now that I've done a little bit of duping. Also, I guess I don't need that much sandstone. So I do want to bake some of this up. And I don't have the funky new crafting table stuff yet. But I don't know if that even applies to sandstone. Anyway. Getting distracted again. Okay. I can make some more birch if needed. The next question is, do I have a stone cutter? Okay, I assumed from the Zom name it would have something to do with zombies, so I'm glad I was right about that. That guy surviving a zombie apocalypse with his friends. Cool. I don't actually watch a whole lot of anime. I'm only watching the live action One Piece because Ian kept on at me to watch it, and it is really good. Okay. How do I play Minecraft again? That's the question. I need the stone cutter for a start. So I'm just going to steal this one. And then take a few of the smooth stones outside and sleep because it's nighttime as it usually is. There's a wall there. I need a cat house at some point and a dog house. But they will have to go somewhere else. Okay, so... I don't want it to be right next to that, but I'm thinking maybe... Gonna leave a little path between and build it here. It also doesn't need to be as big as this, so I'm thinking... Well... Because chickens and rabbits are annoying and can escape everything. I'm thinking of not doing that. So it will be a structure a bit like this. Watch Attack on Titan. Yeah, my sibling really enjoys that. What did I put in here? Milk. Okay. Yep. Looks like my carrots haven't grown. What's wrong with the carrots? Okay, they're there. I just buried under the minecart. Right, I'll take the minecart out for now. Because they didn't seem to be growing. The wheat is fine. Okay. Back to not being distracted. Also, could use some sort of floor, I guess. But first, let's just get a layout for this. So I was thinking, or Ian suggested a like L shape for this. But I'm I don't want to run into the water. It's a bit hard to gauge how much room I've actually got for this. So that's 4 deep. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a thinking noise. Three wide there? 5 wide here, 3 wide there. It's a little bit strange, maybe. I'm trying to think. You've been designing a lot of traps. I'm worried about getting back on the server then, if that's what you've been up to. Although designing is not building. So maybe I should get on while it's still safe. I will try and get on tomorrow, actually. Oh, hello. There's a hole down there. Okay. So is that going to work? I guess I don't need a whole lot of room for the chickens. So maybe they could be in this area. The little square. What I was thinking of doing as well was maybe putting some hoppers underneath them. Because then I can just collect eggs, but I don't really need that many eggs. I can't see myself ever building a chicken farm. Yeah, I did check out the shop. I'm just kind of poor in iron at the moment. I could AFK at the iron farm, I guess. I miss this iron farm. I've got so much iron. I wish I could take it to the server. Crash the economy. Okay. So if I put hoppers here, what? I could cover them with moss and green carpet, I guess. That would look appropriately like nice floor for chickens, I guess. So let's do that. And then, yeah, I can get some chicken eggs, even though I don't really need them. I do need hoppers. I need 16 hoppers. Do I? 4x4? I shall have to have a look. Are you selling copper? Because I need some copper to finish my reef. Or is it just like stone and stuff? Yeah, redstone works too, I guess. Whoops. What did I say I was coming in here for? Hoppers, which are actually in that chest. Look at this. Here's some I made earlier. That's always nice. Okay, I'm going to put the minecart away for now because I don't think I'll be putting that back this session. And then I need chest. I need to go mining for diamonds, although I guess that's on the wrong level to get copper out of it. So that probably won't help me. Right, I should have a ton of wood now. Because I made my wood farm. That is not a crafting table. There we go. And let's make way more chests than I need. But they'll always be used. I don't even have a proper storage system. Also, I can't remember if I made this last time I was on. I need to put some coral in there. But I've got my aquarium is very slowly coming together. Yeah, Iron built a witch farm. So we do have a decent amount of redstone. But yeah, putting it together in terms of like actually making the repeaters and comparators and all that sort of stuff is a bit of a pain. I'm also not sure I want to give you redstone if you've been designing traps. That seems like it might be a bit dangerous. Okay, I don't have any green, but I can go over here and get some green wool. Although there probably is some in the overflow. Oh no, not yet actually. So it has to fill up that chest and then it also has to fill up the hopper back here. Before it will start going into overflow. Yeah, look at all the iron that I've got. Just blocks and blocks of iron. Good times. Right. Take that out. I don't need a ton of this stuff. Digging a grave for ourselves, yeah. At least keep inventory as on the realm. So it's not like, you know, it's not terrible to die to a trap. It's just like, ah, you got me. Kind of frustration rather than actually being, oh no, I've lost all of my things. Okay. Where do I want the chest? So considering this is symmetrical, I probably want the chest in the middle because otherwise everything's going to be terrible. That's not how you place chests next to each other. Okay, and now do a load of hoppers all running into each other and into the chest. Oops, yeah, that's fine. It's not what I was intending to do. 3, 4, yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, it's just for like the jump scare, I assume. Just like having people go, ah, and fall down a hole. Yep, I look forward. As long as you don't blow up anyone's base, I think it's all good. Like, no damage to property. That's 12. I can count. Look at me go. And then, yeah, 15. I need one more. Let's do it. Let's do more moss than I've got green carpet. And it's already nighttime again. Gravel trap. Is that like with the gravel on the top and you fall through it? Or is it some sort of suffocation deal? Okay, let's this around in no particular order. I don't know if this is going to be too bright against the sandstone, but I guess I will find out. And I can always change it to a different color if needed. Okay, what options do I have here is the next question. Oh yeah, the chiseled sandstone. Quite like that. Okay, so I can't do walls in that, which is a little bit annoying. So yeah, I don't really have a plan for this, so if you've got any suggestions, do feel free to shout at me and tell me that what I'm building sucks and I should get good. Yeah, maybe I should put the chiseled up one level because as you can see here, you won't really see it. Oops. Falling in a hole. Okay. It's just supposed to be funny. Oh dear. Yeah, is it just like a warning trap? Like I could have killed you if I'd wanted to, if I was feeling mean. Okay, I'm not gonna be cheap. I'm gonna build it out of actual blocks. And again, I want to kind of do a little bit of what is the word? Gradient is not quite the word that I'm looking for. You know what I mean. What words? You're talking to someone and you're arguing, so you drop gravel on them. In Minecraft or in real life? I imagine it would hurt a lot to get like a meter cube's worth of gravel dropped on your head, even if it didn't stay in block form. Ow. And also like getting it out of your hair. That would be annoying. Yeah, I did want to put some birch in here too. And it's a bit darker, yeah. Just checking. Did you manage to get your video sorted, Sour, that you were working on and waiting on your friend? Okay, let's get... indecision is killing me. Right. I think I want another few of them. Okay. And then I could put this smooth one maybe instead of that block. Yeah, maybe. But I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't like having 4 of the same thing in a row there. That's a little bit strange. Okay, that's a bit better, I think. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, I need to have a drink. Okay, you're just waiting. Yeah, that probably would count as grievous bodily harm. Or at minimum assault. Yeah, don't drop gravel on people IRL. And only drop it on them in game if they agree to getting pranked, I guess. Okay, so I need to make sure that I have stuff that bars will connect to. And I need to make sure... Well, I guess my fence is going to go across here. Yeah. Okay, so those can be my corners. And it might be a bad idea building this up section at a time. So this is the chicken house, and then I'll put the rabbits over here. So they've got a bit more space. And I might cause myself trouble by doing it this way, but we'll see. That is a problem for later. Okay. So I need some walls, and I think it's all just going to be that wall, which is a bit annoying. I wish there was a wall out of the smooth sandstone. Why can't I say that word? Okay. So I'm going to have walls in the back and fences in the front. So I need another 4 question mark walls. And that doesn't cut into a wall, does it? No, that cuts into a slab. Yep, just checking. Gotta check these things. So I'm going to go and get some iron bars, and hopefully I've got some in my storage. That must be kind of frustrating where you've got something ready to go and you're just waiting on your friend to, like, sign off on it, basically. Do we think endstone is going to look way too yellow, isn't it? Yeah, I can't mix that in. It's not got the warmth that the sandstone has. Iron bars, that's what I was doing down here. Yep, and I've got a ton. So these will be switched out for some variety of copper bar. I'm not sure which stage of oxidization, that's a word, I would go for. Alright, I've now got to check that my pumpkin and melon farm is working. Yep, that just disappeared, so it is. That's all oxidized as well. But yeah, I don't know if I want it to be the bluey green, because obviously I've got that everywhere, and this area is generally more warm toned, so maybe I'll leave it at like 1 stage of oxidization. Potentially. So we're going to have a little chicken cage. And then I don't know how to do the front bit. I need a crafting table out, and I should have grabbed some stands. Is that what I said? It's like, words are hard, okay? Maybe it's just a stain that really loves a particular celebrity. The blocks are big M&M fans. That's what it is. Okay. Sticks. I can remember why I came downstairs. I could just dig a hole in the floor to get to my storage system, but that would be the height of laziness. I'm not quite there. Fence. How many fences do I need? Probably more than that. And then I also need a couple of fence gates, possibly 4 fence gates. Don't know why I'm holding that sword. I shouldn't really have anything attack me in my base, but I guess you never know what's lurking around the corner. So I want to make sure that the chickens can't escape. Oops. That's definitely not the right way around for a fence to go. Get out of there. So yeah, the annoying thing here is if I want to get in, then I have to open both of them. But I guess if I want to get in, all the chickens are also going to want to get out, which is also going to be annoying. It is night time. Look at it. Sun's going down. I still haven't watched the Minecraft movie. I need to. It's on my list of things to do. Okay. So again, I kind of want the slanty roof going here. I don't want this to be too high. Right. Walls. More walls. And hope they connect to everything properly. No! They connect to the stupid fence gates. What do I do about this? I mean, I guess that... yeah. Bear with the strange noises, please. Yeah, but that's not... What do I do here? You don't even care. You're just talking about the Minecraft movie. Oh, of course the items aren't here because they're getting picked up by the hopper and put in here. What do I do with this stupidness? I have no idea what you're on about. I guess once I watch a movie, I will know what you're on about. What can I do here? I don't know. I guess the other question is, can a chicken get through here? And I bet it can. Because they're annoying little creatures. Okay. Let's try a stair or two. Oh yeah, there's a fence gate in the way. Fence post. I don't know why I keep getting those muddled up. That also looks very strange. I'm just trying random things now. I'm assuming that it has to be a normal zombie, not a thingy. Zombified piglin. See you in a bit, Sour. I had no idea that you weren't just sitting at home watching. See you a bit. Okay. You could build like Zedaf's crazy chicken farm. Okay. This looks bizarre. What can I do at the front here? This is what I need help with. The fences won't connect to the walls. I guess I could just use... Fences will connect to... Will they connect to bars or not? No, they won't even connect to bars, so I can't even... just use fences there instead. Why is this gotta be so annoying? Okay. This definitely looks strange, and I'm also not sure this is chicken proof. Because chickens have got like tiny little hitboxes. I mean, I guess I could maybe just do, instead of having this here, just do roof access. because I'm never going to want to actually walk in there with the chickens. If I wanted to get a chicken out, it would be better to lift it out from the top. So that is probably a smart idea. Which means I could just go straight for bars across here. And hopefully it'll look less prison-like once these are nice shiny copper bars. That's my hope anyway. Okay. So yeah, I can't use fence posts at all if I want to be blocking things in, which I do because chickens will just escape from everywhere because they're like that. Right, I'm going to go and grab some copper for the roof. Doing, doing. That's what I'm going to do. And I should probably grab some eggs as well, considering that it is, in fact, a chicken coop. If I were me, where would I have put the eggs? Okay, I do actually have quite a lot of eggs. And that's all sand, so that can go in here. Oh, okay. That is mostly sand. Let's do some inventory management. So I can stick all this stuff away for the time being. I probably don't need those anymore. Definitely don't need those. Insert chicken jail here. Shh. We call it a chicken coop so that it seems nice. And you can just imagine happy chickens roaming around, laying some eggs, not being trapped forever in a pit. Right. So sand can go in there, and I've already forgotten what I was downstairs for. Copper. There we go. Copper and chicken eggs. That was why I wanted inventory space, so that I could grab some of these guys. That should probably make me plenty of chickens. Let's hope so. I've got loads of seeds as well, so as long as I get a couple of chickens, it'll be good. And then I was hoping that I'd have some of that. I definitely don't want the wax stuff. I don't know if I'm ever going to actually want to get a chicken out of there. I think it's going to happen so rarely that there's no point in me putting constant chicken access in. I think if I ever want a chicken out, I'll just break in. But for now, I do need to go upstairs. Okay, so I think I need a couple more walls, at least. Which means I need to put this shulker box out again. So it was only, yeah. It's annoying that I can only make one type of sandstone wall. I can't get up there. I can get up here. My pro parkour skills. Yep. Right, I can just about reach that. One, two, three. So I want a slanty roof, but I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to make that work. And I should probably grab some wax so that I can actually stop this at the right level of oxidization. Yeah, I think this is going to be a little bit awkward. Because ideally, I'd want to come down here. But then there's going to be a little bit of a gap there. And I don't know if that's going to annoy me or not. I don't know if that's going to allow chickens to escape or not. I think also I probably will do the like trapdoors off the front of that thing. Like I did over there. Just because it looks a bit stubby at the moment. Okay, let's have another nap. And then I was going to grab this copper from over here. So we're going jumping again. Well, it's not going to be... The green isn't going to stay. Green is going to become orange, so it'll look less Zombie Cleo-like. Okay, let's get some slabs going. Don't know how many I need, but I'm sure I will always find a use for more slabs, so it doesn't really matter. Oops, there's a bar in the way. There we go. Okay. Oops. What am I doing? That is not it at all. Okay, and then they can come down like that. Okay. I think it's alright. Maybe it's just like a bit of ventilation at the sides. Or something. Yeah, I will definitely get some trapdoors for that bit there. And then I will also get some wax so that I can stop this at the right oxidization level. Doing, doing, doing. Has my cactus overflowed yet? Oops. Nearly. Hey, little sniffers. Yeah. This is why everything takes so long for me to do, because I just need to check on everything as I go around. Oh, got loads of honeycomb. I should probably craft some of this into blocks. That's what I should do, actually, is I should have an overflow thing here so that if this gets filled up like it is this filled up too? No, that's fine. So yeah, if this hopper or the chest gets filled up, then I start crafting blocks instead. That seems like a smart idea, but I'm not going to do that right now because I've got a chicken coop to build. So I need to get my axe out. Don't attack any of the cats. And then take my shield off because I think that interferes. And I needed to get some trapdoors. Let's get the trapdoors. Doing, doing, doing. Ah. There we go. Right, trapdoors, which I was looking at and I was like, ah, no, I'll just leave them there. But actually, I did want to take them. I might as well take all of them because even though I'm just building a little bit at the moment, eventually I will want to build the rabbit section as well. Okay. Yep, it looks a little bit weird at the moment because it's stripy. I can come in and fix that. I picked up way too much honeycomb. Why did I grab all of that honeycomb? Okay. So I think it'll look a bit better once I've taken these down to the orange level. And then hopefully it'll look even better once those have oxidized to this stage as well. And then at some point I need to change the bars out. Because the iron bars are going to look a little bit odd as well. Because they don't really go with the colour scheme. And then that's waxed already. Okay. So that's the basic idea, but this will be copper instead. Then we've got the green inside. Okay. Dump all those off. So now I need to go upstairs and start chucking down some eggs. I wonder if I can get them through there. Yes. Cool. Although it's somewhat flashing in the screen. Right. Are you going to glitch through the wall when you grow up? Please don't. How many chickens do I want? That seems like it might be enough chickens once they all grow up. What have we got? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe a few more chickens. I do the small pile. Stack, rather. That's what they call it in Minecraft, isn't it? Oops. Sorry, chicken. Sorry, chicken. Okay. So we got a couple more. Should have about 9 chickens in there. And then hopefully they don't escape before they grow up. That would be bad. And if I do decide once they've grown up that it looks like too few chickens, I can always feed them some seeds to make them grow up further. Don't know why they're all huddling in the corner, but I'm sure it's fine. Okay. So now I need to make some bunny rabbit stuff. And I think, if I remember correctly, bunny rabbits will actually root up carrots in their area. So I can't plant carrots there because they just eat them. They're destructive little tykes. Okay, I'm going to get some ground cover. And I think probably the podzol type mix. Yeah, I said it right. Will work again if I got the right chest. Don't know if I want to texturize this. That's the word I was looking for earlier as well. I think I'll just lay it out in podzol first and then decide if I want to put any other kind of dirt variety in there as well. They're so noisy. Oops. That's gonna turn into normal dirt. Never mind. Okay. So now I need to go grab my different sandstone blocks. Hello, hello, hello. I know that's not sandstone, but it's working as sandstone. And I need to have a drink. Sorry, just nudged my mouse there. I did not intend to stare at the floor. Okay. So, do a bit more texturizing here. I don't know if I want a pillar in this corner or not. I guess it would kind of block the view of the bunnies, so maybe I will just do it kind of normal around the corner. And let's get some smooth sandstone going on. I need to get myself a proper storage system on my list of things to do. Let's do 3 wide there. Then I can get rid of all the junk that I have. Automatically, rather than having to manually sort stuff. Okay. Some floor going on. Hello, squids. Are you going to die horribly? No. Maybe? I don't think you should be up there. But you don't seem to... You're not suffocating yet. Sorry. Yes, I am just staring at squid. Oh, there it goes. I could save it, but I'm not going to. Because I like the ink sacs. There we go. What I should have done was just hit it with my looting sword, because then I'd have got even more ink sacs. Okay. What am I doing? Chiseled sandstone. 3 of these? Question mark? Stupid squid. Yeah. I have a clip, which at some point I will probably make into a short. Of a dolphin. So I was trying to build a creeper farm. Not in this world, obviously. And I think I put a load of beds down because I was trying to spawn some cats or something. You know how it goes. And then this dolphin jumped out of the ocean and was just flopping around on the beds, and it was like bouncing quite high, which looked amusing until it suffocated and died, and then I felt really bad because I just watched the dolphin die horribly. Okay. I promise I'm not a bad person. I like animals IRL. It's just in Minecraft that I end up abusing them. Okay, so... Again, I think if I need to access the rabbits, I'm just going to need to break in. I'm not going to have any sort of door to get in there. If I do a door, maybe I'll just put it around the back or something. But I think it would spoil the aesthetic too much. Okay, so I decided I can't make walls out of that. So I might actually run out of normal sandstone. That's fine. I've got loads of sand. I can just make more. And yeah, it does bother me that I can't texturize this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 more walls. Oh, maybe I'll be all right, actually. Yeah, apparently my brain is not fully engaged at the moment because I can't get my words out properly. Oh, I'm standing with these walls in my inventory like, why did I make so many? Maybe because I wanted to put them down here. There we go. Okay. So then we do more iron bars. If I place it in the right place. There we go. Do-do. Yeah, maybe I should put some nice grass or something in there for the rabbits, just so that it doesn't look too prison-like. I don't know if I want to make more iron bars at the moment to get the look finished, or if I should just wait and yeah, do it with the copper ones once I have them. Because I also don't have any rabbits, so it's not like I can actually put those inside yet. Okay, is there a... Oops. Is there a way for me to get up there? Yes. Okay. So this shape is a little weird as well, which means the roof might be a little weird. But maybe it'll work out all right. I mean, theoretically, it should be fine, right? Because I just follow this same pattern round. And then it should all be good. Think. Okay, so I need a few more. But yeah, that is working out. That's working out all right. I'm not going to be able to get up there again without creating a scaffolding up, but never mind. Okay, so I need a few more of these guys. And then I need some honeycomb, and night is going to fall, which is annoying. I'm going to get just upstairs, and then it's going to be time to sleep. Okay. Is that another squid? I think that is the sound of another squid dying. Yes. Yep. Stupid squid. You can't breathe air. Why are you on land? Oh, really? Really? At least I got into bed before the mobs started spawning. So that's all good. Right. More ink sacks for me. World's slowest squid farm. Only got one that time. That's not fair. Right. I needed one more of these. Just one, and I didn't have it. Okay. There we go. And then... Oh. No, I did pick them up. I thought I did. My little front there. No, that is not a shulker box. Do, 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 do. Okay, time to oxidize. Maybe. Yeah, they're like, I can do that. I can do anything I put my mind to. I wonder if they could program them, not Andrew Tate fans, if they could program aquatic mobs so that they know when they're out of water and they attempt to pathfind to the closest water source. That would be interesting. Because at the moment they do just sort of flop around when they're out of water. Ding, 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 ding. Oops, too far. Didn't mean to do that. This is definitely an ASMR build. Just the noise of the deoxidization and then the rewaxing. Yeah. Ah. And all the animals in the background. Oh dear. Right. So I am almost done, unless I do want to do some little decorative bits. But I do need to catch some rabbits. So I think rabbit hunting is going to be what I do with the rest of the stream. So we shall go out in the wilds and catch some rabbits. And then also wait for this stuff to oxidize. Okay, I think I have stabbed everything with the honeycomb. And yes, you definitely stab stuff with honeycomb. That's how honeycomb works. And then these bits should just oxidize over time. Did I put that away? Yes, that was silly. Why am I like this? Okay. Okay. So it's trying, it's struggling, but it just can't make it. And then it dies horribly. What a sad life. Those chickens are still baby chickens. Okay. Right. So it is time to shove this stuff back in my storage room. And then I will grab some boats. And I think I'll start off in the ice area first. Look for some snow rabbits. I don't actually know what all the varieties are. Sorry, I'm just admiring my handiwork. I'm planning to put some trees, maybe some cherry trees, along this way. And then I might build, you know how people make little stacks of logs with the rails over them? Maybe like a few bits like that, or some like more piles like that sort of thing. I think it looks kind of cute. And yeah, kind of jaily, but maybe it'll look less jaily later. We'll see. I guess I can always swap the fences out for trapdoors in some places. No, I can't really because they attach to different parts of the block, don't they? Yeah, I could potentially do some glass or something. Right. Let's make a block. Oh. I thought I had more honeycomb. Yeah, I tried to make a pickle farm, and I guess that did kind of work, but it's not the system that I was using previously, which was better. At some point, I'll do a proper sea pickle farm. Okay. You can go there. Did I? Yep, I smelted all of that stuff. Okay, so I'm going to grab some honeycomb. So that can be made into honeycomb block just to help with the storage situation. And then let's grab some random stuff. You can't pick up all the birch, but I can pick up that stuff. Okay. And then I don't know if I should just stick that straight in overflow. No. Don't know what I'm going to do with this wool. I was trying to use it as fuel in the furnaces, but with extra colours it sort of does this. So it's not overly useful to have all the different colours. merged together. Because it doesn't, this back minecart doesn't really load the hoppers properly where they're all different colours of wool. Right. If I was me, where would I have put honeycomb? In here. There we go. Okay. And then I should have put the eggs away when I was in that chest, but I forgot. And then the dye chest, I think, is where I put squid stuff. I need to equip my shield again, because that's also just taking up space randomly. Okay. Moss can go in there. Right, I don't have any leftover carpet, which is good. And that can go in there. Have I actually tidied everything away? Looks like it, other than whatever's in this chest. Okay. There we go. So I'm assuming that I'm just putting sandstone in here. I mean, it's my storage system, so I guess I can't really mess it up. I can just put things wherever I like, and it'll be the right place because that's where I put it. Okay, so I've got leads in my ender chest. I have an ender chest on me, and I can grab some boats. I don't know how many varieties of rabbits there are. It's been a while since I've tried to catch them. I will just grab a number. If I was me... I am me, am I? That's good to know. Wouldn't want to be someone else. Okay, let's get some carrots. And go grab some rabbits. Okay, the sun is setting again, as it always is. Right. I'm not sure I've actually been on this bit as an ice boat. Why is the boat so hard to put down? Seriously, it shouldn't be that hard. Why are you not just... See, that was fine. Whee! Ow. Okay. So, the landing has a little work to be done on it. Yeah, I also don't know how I managed to dig this off-center because I'm pretty sure I did line it up before I started building this tunnel. So I don't know how I managed to do it wrong, but there you are. I have special talents. So, yeah. Gonna start in the ice area first and look for some rabbits. I don't know how frequently they spawn. Or if... I don't think they'll spawn on the actual ice itself, but they should spawn in the snowy area nearby. I wonder how my swamp villagers are doing. Wonder if they're good. I'm not going to check on them because that is distractions and I don't need to be distracted. And I will have a nap as well when I get to the ice area, just so that I'm not running around in the darkness trying to find rabbits. Don't think that would help me spot them. They're already pretty small. I guess I could have used golden carrots to lure the rabbits over. I'm pretty sure they like those too. Okay, get in there. Get in there. So yeah, I don't suppose if you know off the top of your head how many rabbits there are in Minecraft. I know there's a killer bunny, but I can't remember how you get that one. So I'm not going to try and catch that. And then there's like brown, black and white, and a white one, and like a sand coloured one. Oh. Bye-bye, boat. Not boat, bed. Begins with a B. Same difference, right? Okay. So. Maybe I should have brought my elytra out for this. But then I might be going so fast that I can't see any rabbits. And I guess it's not, like, it's not urgent. I'm not on a time limit for this. Oh, okay. That's a shame that they removed the killer rabbit. It would have been fun if, like, you could spawn it somehow, or there's, like, a structure you can find where it can spawn. Just a nice little Easter egg. Right. Hello, rabbits. It'd be sad if I find a rabbit corpse that a fox has got to. Speaking of foxes, stay away from my rabbits. I need to take them home and lock them up forever. It's for their own good. They'll be nice and safe in my base. Unless I decide that I need some rabbit feet, and then they might not be so safe. Yeah, it's kind of a shame that I don't have a snowy plain, although I think if I go further north, it does get a bit flatter. Well, not flatter, less tree-filled. Hello, polar bear. Oh, there's a bunny. There's a bunny. It's even got little red eyes. Okay. So I have one rat. I don't know, maybe I should just take both of these for safety. Just in case something unfortunate befalls one of them. Oh, no, there's a different coloured one. I definitely want the different coloured one. Right. Come on. Doing, doing. There we go. Okay. Have you also got red eyes? Yes. Okay. So that's an albino bunny. Noted. Okay. So I'm going to wander this back through the forest and see if I can pick up another type of bunny. I can't remember what spawns in, like, the normal forest area. I think it might be the brown one. And then maybe the black. Is there, like, a fully black bunny? I don't remember. Maybe. Maybe there is. Ow. I might also potentially end the stream a little bit early today. Just because I am a bit tired and achy. So I might get these bunnies home and in the enclosure and any other bunnies that I find along the way. And then leave things there rather than going out to the desert in search of the lost, well, in search of the sand rabbit and then whatever other type of rabbits there are. Not that I need to collect all the rabbits, but don't you dare hurt my bunnies. No. No! Why would you do that? Oh, I'm sad now. Ooh, bad dog. I'm not just, like, committing suicide in the water. I figured as there's only one rabbit, I might as well get in the boat with it and ride home that way. Oh. And that also was the one that I didn't have a spare of back there. Not that I don't know if it still would have been there, or if it would have despawned, but... Boo. Already lost a rabbit. Okay, so I'm going to have to use the lead to drag it up this way and hope there's no more wolves around. I assume that my dogs at home aren't going to eat this on the way by because they're sat down. So hopefully that means that they're not going to jump up and attack anything. Fingers crossed. Right. There any bad dogs around? I mean, I suppose at least I found out early rather than walking them through the forest and then realizing that any wolf that I meet is going to just jump and kill them. Come on. Yep, there we go. Right. Need a free inventory slot. I need to get in this, and then we go, go, go. And hope that I don't, hope they don't get eaten by my own dogs. Otherwise, it might be another trip to the ice biome. I want to get at least a few rabbits back. I'm not going to break them out of the boats yet, but I could lower the boat into the enclosure. Can I? Yep, I can get out there. Okay. It's a bit slow because I'm not on my ice path, but the boat would get stuck anyway. So I guess that is the question. Like, how do I actually get the boat over this thing? Is that something I can do? I don't think it's going to go up unless I go up. Let's build a scaffolding tower just for safety. And then this way I can just drag them around the dogs. Okay, that's good. And then I don't have to worry about them getting bitten on the way by. It getting bitten on the way by. Yeah. Okay. Up one ramp, but I might need to build up for this one, I think. Okay. Come on, little buddy. There we go. Okay. And then hopefully I can get it across. I was going to say hopefully I can get it across this way without too much trouble, but no, apparently not. Why are you just stuck there? Come on. Shouldn't be that hard, should it? Poor bunny. Okay. Yeah, hopefully that's the case. Mew. Okay. How many chickens do I have in here? 2, 3, 4, 5. I do feel like I've lost a few of them. Oh, I've definitely lost a few of them. I'm assuming that they like glitched into the wall and suffocated. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna knock this out for now. Because I won't actually be I won't be letting the rabbits out until I can't get up there. Yeah, I won't be letting them out until I have the right sort of bars in here. Okay, put my lead back. Yeah, nothing should really go in there. Hopefully. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember which... Well, I don't think anything has oxidized further. I also don't remember which spots. So I think I'm going to have to wait for stuff to go... Either everything be that colour and then I can just try and spam some wax on it. Or if any of this stuff goes green, then I guess I will know that that is one of the ones that needs mending. Or scraping and waxing. Yeah. Okay. Let's have a nap and then I'm going to see if I can find one more rabbit to add to the collection and not get eaten by a wolf. Ooh. I mean, I do only have 35 minutes to do it in, so might be cutting it fine. Don't know how long it took me to find those bunnies. So yeah, I don't really know where they spawn particularly. I just know that you can get them in the desert, you can get them in ice areas, and I'm pretty sure you can get them in certain types of foresty biomes. But I don't know if you can get them in the plains, if you can get them in this sort of wood. I guess I will just walk towards the ice thing again. Because I know that there's at least one other type of bunny that got eaten. And then, yeah, I can see if I can come across any other varieties here. Have a little walk in the woods. I guess the problem there is getting the rabbit back safely. Right. There's another wolf, so there's not going to be any rabbits there. At least not any live rabbits. That's a hole. Drop there. Right. Where's my boat gone? Yeah, I don't really need all the varieties of rabbits. I just want some variety of rabbits. And then maybe at some point later, I'll get all of them. Bush. That's not a rabbit. I think that's dead bush. Yep. That's a pumpkin. That's not a rabbit either. Finding lots of things that aren't rabbits at the moment. I wonder if the killer bunny could kill a wolf, or if it just attacks players. That'd be quite funny. If you're like, oh no, the wolf's gonna eat my rabbit, and then the rabbit just one-shots the wolf instead. Unless you were trying to tame the wolf. But then dogs are much more frequent. Is that the right? I mean, kind of the right term. Compared to the killer bunny, because it doesn't even exist anymore. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't know if they can spawn in this sort of area, but they're just... If they do, they're kind of tricky to spot. Oh, there's some, but they're not the right type. I want the black and white one from here. Really? Oh, now you're interested. Not scared anymore. Is Is there like a beige and white one as well? Or am I just imagining things? Don't know. That's a hole. Okay, I'm going to head back to that nice open bit and see what I can find over there, because spotting stuff through trees is a little bit tricky. That's a mushroom, that's not a rabbit. Splish. Okay, jumping did not work for me there. I've done it again. Okay. Right. Head to this nice open plain. And then see if I can... Yep, there's Bunny. Maybe I should try and get 2 of these guys. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have a quick look around. I can't see any wolves. So hopefully that one is safe in the boat for now. That's a polar bear. Oh. There's a little ice house. Is this... No. It's not the one with the secret ladder. What is this house doing all on its own? How bizarre. There's not a village here. Okay. Anyway. Distractions. No distractions allowed. That's Frozen Lake. Yeah, I'm not seeing any easily visible rabbits, so I think I should probably just take that one that I've put in the boat, which is thankfully still alive, and drag this one home. Because yeah, I don't want repeats of the ones that I've got, because I will probably just breed them up. Top middle white carpet. Oh, so was that actually a secret thing? Oh, not that way. Okay. Can't control my boat. Right. I'm going to dump the boat here. Not the grey carpet. Okay, let's go back. Quick exploration time. I've only found one of those. Did I find one of those secret bases? I think I was in my first world, which I started, which was in creative mode. And I was looking for something that can spawn down. So this one. No. I'm just going to destroy all the carpet now. No, it's not a secret base. Just, why is it out here all on its own? Does a little hermit live here? Oh well. Yeah, I can't remember what I was looking for, but it was something that I can easily get on peaceful mode, but did spawn in those places. But yeah, I think I've only found one of them before. Ooh, okay, right. Hope you don't get motion sickness. Okay, right. I also hope there's no dogs around this time, but I am going to be going faster, so hopefully, although not too much faster around this, but hopefully I would go quick enough that I wouldn't be caught by a dog. Or a wolf, rather, because they are untamed. 2 variants. Okay. But it is normal just to have random igloos out in the middle of nowhere, not by villagers. So is it the case that the houses in actual villages will never have the secret basement? And it's only if they spawn on their own that they would. Oop, that was a glitch. You still here? Good. Okay. Are there any wolves around waiting to spoil my day again? No, that's true. Hopefully I'm safe. Hopefully the rabbit's safe. Come up here. Up in the water, little bunny. Off the water. Okay. Now we go home to the safety. Or go to the safety of home. That's better. That's more of an English sentence. Igloos in the village look different, don't have a basement at all. Okay, good. Good to know, so that I'm not pointlessly checking village houses, tearing up all their carpet. Okay. So I'm not going to test the theory about my own dogs being peaceful, just in case. Yeah, there's no real need to sleep. Okay, that doesn't pull this up at all. So I think I'm going to have to do a little bit of scaffolding again. I can take my carrots away. This is where a creeper spawns and blows my rabbit up. Hopefully not, but you never know. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I'm just going to bypass these guys again. Just in case. Just in case. Keep this rabbit nice and safe. I think I'll try and go around the other way though, maybe. Right. You want to come up? You did last time. No. What? There we go. There we go. Yep, those dogs don't seem to have any murderous intent. So that's good. Okay. Oops, broke the lead. That's my roof down there. Fair enough. Okay, I needed the lead. How am I doing? Okay. Putting the lead on the boat. Going up the scaffolding. Go up more scaffolding. Come on, rabbit. There we go. Okay. Let's keep it away from the cats as well. Just think. I see you looking at the rabbit. Don't eat my rabbit. Okay, and now I need to break this out again. So I can actually get the boat in here. There we go. Okay. Ah, it does work like that. Cool. Think, think. Okay. So, I have 2 bunnies successfully captured. I have some chickens. Not as many as I should have, but I have some chickens. Yeah, I'm assuming they just grew up in the wall and suffocated. But it's fine. I've got loads of eggs, and I will have even more eggs soon. Oh, hello, zombie. I should probably put some light in there, shouldn't I? Maybe I should get some lanterns. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to get some lanterns. And then I think I might call things early. Just because I am a bit tired and achy today. Ow. My fingers hurt as well. Which is not fun. But yeah, I wanted to do something at least. And it's been so long since I've done anything in this world. Not a campfire. I'm not putting a campfire in there. Okay. What am I making? Okay. Well, for a start, I could make a few more torches, and then I need the nuggets. I need to put all this junk away. I wish I could lock item frames. That would be so useful. Okay, those leads can go back in my end chest, and all these boats can go back because I didn't catch that many bunnies. Okay, so I need some coal. And then I need some iron nuggets, yeah. Okay. All of those. Might as well make all of those, and then whatever I don't use, I can just turn back into thingamabobs. I know how words work. Ingots. There we go. Okay. So yeah, let's get some light in here so that I don't have mobs spawning in my rabbit hutch or my chicken coop. That would be a nasty surprise. And I should be able to stick them actually inside here. Yeah, that's in the right place. Okay, and then some here. Hopefully that reaches everything. I'm forgetting my commands again. Shape render on? Oh. Ah, there we go. Okay. Right, that's my spawn chunks, the weird red thing. Okay, so yeah, this is all properly lit up now. Let's just turn. Okay. I've forgotten how to turn this thing off. So there we go. I'm just gonna turn the whole thing off for now. And I will fix that later when I'm not on stream. Okay, so yep, that's it for today. My little chickens, got my start of my rabbit farm. And then, yeah, I think a couple of trees, maybe a little pond or something down this way. Although I am right next to the river, so maybe I don't need a little pond. We'll see. I will see how I feel. And then, yeah, at some point I need to populate the aquarium. Right. Bye. There we go. Okay. Right. Yes, it is going to be a bit of a short session, I'm afraid. So I shall stick my outro screen up and just say thanks for watching. I will be streaming Dyson Sphere on whatever day it is. Wednesday. Yep. 2 days from now. So I shall see you later. And thanks for hanging out. Goodbye.